Have you ever asked yourself why, even when everything seems to be going well externally, you still feel a subtle exhaustion inside? Have you ever stared at your screen, jumping from one notification to the next, wondering when your mind last felt truly still? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something that's become not only essential, but urgent. In 2025, inner stillness isn't a spiritual luxury. It's a survival skill. If the past few years have taught us anything, it's that the speed of the world won't slow down for us. Technology has blurred the lines between work and rest. The culture rewards business, glorifies hustle, and treats exhaustion like a badge of honor. But the body keeps score, the mind hits limits, the soul starts whispering, "Slow down, or I'll shut you down." That's where inner stillness comes in. This is not about escaping life. It's about returning to yourself so you can engage with life from clarity, not chaos. Let's begin with the obvious. The world is loud. Your phone buzzes before your feet hit the floor in the morning. Your to-do list multiplies. Notifications stack up like dominoes. The pace is constant. The pressure is high. And yet, we keep pushing forward. Because slowing down feels like falling behind. But let me ask you this. What if the greatest form of rebellion in a noisy world is not productivity but presence? What if your power comes not from doing more, but from being deeply centered as you move through the day? Let's get real. Chronic business comes at a high price. Stress levels are at an all-time high. Mental fatigue is eroding creativity. Relationships suffer. Health suffers. You numb out with food, scrolling, streaming, scrolling some more. And underneath all of it is a simple, painful truth with "we're not okay." We don't know how to stop. But here's what I want to offer you today. Stillness is possible, even in this world. Even with your schedule, even with your responsibilities. Stillness is not about quitting everything. It's about pausing long enough to realign. Let's talk about where your peace is leaking. Your attention. We've normalized distraction. We've normalized stimulation. We've normalized never having a single uninterrupted thought. We're checking your phone 8,100 times a day. We're jumping between tabs. We're listening to podcasts while walking, watching YouTube while cooking, reading emails while in line. There's no space. There's no silence. So, how do we begin reclaiming our peace? Step 1. Decode your inner noise. Start by noticing your triggers. What's the first thing you reach for when you feel uncomfortable? Is it your phone? Control? Verplanning? Just begin observing. Because awareness is the first act of liberation. Then ask yourself, are these distractions soothing or sabotaging my peace? Most often, they're numbing. But numbing isn't healing. And if you want true stillness, you have to start replacing distraction with deliberate attention. Here's something simple you can try today. The 60-second breath anchor. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, pause. Close your eyes. Inhale slowly for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. Repeat for 60 seconds. That's it. No incense, black, no retreat needed. That 1 minute rewires your nervous system. It tells your body, we are safe. And safety is the foundation of stillness. Next, let's talk about mindful transitions. Most people think they don't have time to be present. But your day is full of natural in-between spaces. Walking from the bedroom to the kitchen, driving to work, waiting in line, washing dishes. Instead of filling those with more noise, reclaim them. Use them as mini practices. As you wash the dishes, feel the water. As you walk, notice the sounds. As you commute, turn off the podcast and just breathe. Presence doesn't need more time. It needs intention. Let's address the elephant in the room: digital overload. We're not anti-technology here. But if your screen owns your mind, you're renting out your stillness. Try this. Move all your apps into one folder titled Choose Wisely. Schedule one no-scroll hour a day. Keep your phone out of reach during meals and the first 30 minutes of your morning. These are not rules, they're acts of self-respect. Stillness requires boundaries, not from others, but from yourself. Now let's go deeper. You've made space. Now what? You anchor. Stillness isn't a one-time event. It's a relationship with self. And like all relationships, it needs rhythm. Let me introduce you to 3 powerful anchoring rituals. 1. Morning rituals for rootedness. How you begin your day is everything. Before you open your phone, open yourself. Try this 10-minute sequence. Sit in silence for 2 minutes. Journal for 5 minutes. Free write whatever is in your mind. Set one word for the day: calm, focus, trust, ease. You've just aligned your mind, heart, and body. And you haven't even had coffee yet. 2. Journaling for internal clarity. Writing isn't just for writers. It's a mere clearing, grounding practice. Every night, ask, what moved me today? What drained me? What do I want to release before sleep? This isn't performance, this is processing. Stillness begins when the mind stops spinning, and writing lets your thoughts land. 3. Nature as medicine. When was the last time you touched earth? With shoes, a phone, just sky, wind, tree, sun. Nature is not just scenery, it's source. One walk in the woods can do more than 10 hours of therapy. Slow down. Even if it's just your backyard. Even if it's a single tree. Let yourself remember that you are part of something vast, ancient, and quiet. Let's talk about sustaining the stillness. Because life gets loud again, headlines return, kids scream, traffic, crisis, bills. Stillness doesn't erase chaos. It teaches you how to remain calm within it. Think of it like this. You're not trying to eliminate noise. You're becoming the one who doesn't get lost in it. You build a home within yourself. So no matter what happens outside, you can return. And as you do this, something profound happens. Your relationships change. Because when you're still, you listen better. You react less. You see people more clearly, not as threats or tools, but as fellow humans. Stillness creates empathy. It softens your edges. You begin showing up not to impress, but to connect. then your work changes. You stop chasing productivity and start offering presence. You become more focused, more intuitive, more magnetic. Because people feel it. Where stillness becomes a field they want to stand in. And perhaps most importantly, you remember who you are. At the role. At the resume. At the mask. As you. Still. Steady. Duff. Let me leave you with this. The chaotic world, inner stillness isn't weakness. Strength. It's how you remember your power when everything outside tells you to forget. So breathe. Slow down. I'm back. Thank you for watching this video. I want to hear from you. What's one practice you'll try this week to reclaim your stillness? Drop it in the comments below. If this resonated, share it. Let's start a quiet revel, which in one breath, one pulse, one sacred moment at a time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next episode of Grounded Living. Until then, walk gently, live consciously, and protect your peace like it's your most valuable asset. Because it is.
Before you leave, here's something special. In Buddhism, we believe that every encounter carries a deeper meaning. Would you like to discover your true soul connection, the one written into your destiny? Take the Soulmate Test today and unveil the hidden truths of your journey. Click the link below and begin your path now.
http://soulmate. You wisdom more, come, white.